Hello. All right. Well, welcome to Second Step Adventures. I guess we're on episode 4 now. Um, yes, we have lost some time. We, or I had a whole lot of technical issues with this thing behind me here. Uh, Drives dying, having to recover old files and footage, and then do a bunch of editing. Uh, anyway, so now that this stuff is sorted out, I can get back to the build and spend more time at the bus. Also, that allowed me time for much needed rest because working out in the heat and then going to work in the evening um, was killing me. Uh, I guess I should say that I did quit that job. Um, and I feel bad about it because the way things went down weren't how I wanted it to go. I gave notice. I was going to do things the right way, but the same day that I gave notice, the night manager was wanting respect and not giving it. Doesn't fly well with me. Um, and he was like, I could fire you for that. So I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was visibly pissed off. And me being pissed off pissed him off. That was the first time since I've gotten sober that someone had me. I was so angry that I was actually hot and sweating. But that's the first time that someone has made me mad enough that I actually realized that I was hot and sweating because of my emotional state. And after like 3 hours, I couldn't calm down, and the thought occurred to me, a couple shots have calmed you right down, buddy. And I thought, no. Nope. I'm not going to put up with this and put my recovery in jeopardy. So I just texted the general manager the next day and was like, uh, appreciate your, uh, appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for helping me. But when it comes to, am I going to be loyal to somebody or am I going to be loyal to myself and my recovery? I'm choosing me and my recovery. That's just the way it is. So I feel bad that I gave notice and then quit the next day. But I got to take care of myself. And it's good timing because I have, what's today? Today's the 7th? Today is the 7th. I have 24 days until I have to be out of this apartment. 3 weeks and 3 days to get everything torn out, insulation, solar, air conditioning. Those are the bare minimum that I need. 3 weeks and 3 days. So it's crunch time. It's time to go. Let's get up. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. has been sort of an odd day. I haven't gotten much done here on the bus because I've had two people call me that needed help. One is struggling just emotionally and needed someone to talk to. The other has had a return to use and it's looking... It sounds like the person is trying to... The person wants someone to say, go back to rehab. I won't actually say that because it's not my place to tell someone what to do with their life. I did, however, offer, if you want to go, I'll help you. So, waiting on a call back there. So I haven't gotten much done on the bus, but I did look at this handle that I made yesterday, and I realized that this needs to be running this way. So I gotta cut it off and do it again. So that's where I'm at. Prairie dog. Right under the gate. In the left corner. It's trash. He's got trash. I think he just noticed me watching him. But this morning, I took care of business and ordered steel for the bed, but I'm gonna use it for the gantry to get the lift out. That was intending to go buy the steel and start that whole project today, but they didn't have any in stock, so they ordered it. I had to go get it tomorrow morning, hopefully. My intention is to get up early and get back to work because 2 days gone out of this week and I need to make some progress. If I can get that lift out, that'll be a week. That'll be a good week. So that's the goal. If I can start on the floor again, that'd be even better. So, see you in the morning. Okay, well, I gotta get this generator to where I can move it, stand it up, and run it. It's really, really hot. Got dizzy and nauseated there for a minute, so took down the tarp and moved in here where it's breezy and shady and cool. Out of that tarp was still pretty damn hot. I guess I'm gonna have to work in here. At least until it cools off some. Make it a point to get here before sunup. That way, as soon as my neighbors are gone to work, I can be busy. Because it's too hot midday. And I really want to get this done, and I hate stopping, but I'm not willing to die or have heat exhaustion or heat stroke or anything else. So I'm gonna chill for a minute and cool off. Yep. I can't even see right. I feel high. Man, a whole week, no progress. Or very little anyway. I got information, but that's it. This is not enough for me. And once I get the feet and the handle on it, that's not going to be a problem anymore. It's just until then, if I can finish that today, I'll be happy. So I'm gonna work on that here in a minute. In order to do that, I have to work on part of the trailer. So I got like 3 things going that all depend on, that are all interconnected. Got to get the generator done so that I can do the fence, or do the gantry, and well, so that I can weld and cut and grind, essentially. So I got this side sort of cut up. Got 2 pieces here. This one will go back on it, so this can't be used. But those need to be cut off. So that's more stock that I can use to make the handle and the feet. Basically, I'm gonna cut this. I don't know, I probably ought to figure out how tall that is, but cut it so that I can pull that up, have a crossbar here, so that it's drag it around. And then on the feet, I'm like this. So it makes a T, like that. Like that. And then drill some holes, tack some nuts in it, run the nuts through the top. I could be in a psycho slasher movie. Hello, and welcome to Papa's Whittling Corner. Today, we're going to be whittling a point. There we go. This concludes today's Whittling with Papa. Or whatever I said. Papa's Whittling Corner? Something like that? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Just being goofy. Don't mind me, I'm just delirious from this fucking heat.
stack of dimes. Looks pretty damn good. Not bad for not having welded in 20 years. I believe that's enough for today. I'm calling it a day. Alright, good morning. This is Wednesday. I was on my way to go work on the trailer, and I got a text that said my steel is ready to pick up, so I am turning around. Whoa! You going fast enough there, lady? Fuck's sake! Big goddamn hurry. So now I am trying to make this day productive somehow. Can you move it? Oh, no. Well, camera overheated, so it quit in the middle there. So you didn't get to see all of that, but yeah. I had to bungee down the trunk lid. It's not the best way to do this, but it's either that or make a 70-mile round trip in that gas guzzling bus with all the stuff falling all over the place the whole way. So, yeah, we're gonna just kind of take it easy. Okay, I am under the bus. I need to trace the wires and figure out what needs to happen to get this lift out. It's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Okay. So got these brackets. Another one over there. That's the aft side. Then underneath this guy, we have one here and one here. So it's up there. So this has to come out, or at least drop down. Let's see, we got these look like hydraulic lines. And they where do they go? Oop. They run that way. And then come on. This in here, there's a power, but that also, no, that's all the AC. Okay, so power runs somewhere in one of these. Up into the other part of the frame, and then on the other side of the frame. I think they run along that side. Like I said, this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know what I was really expecting, but I wasn't consciously expecting it to be easy, but all of a sudden it seems like it's going to be really, really hard. It's probably not going to be that hard. I have this habit of catastrophizing. So, it says cool. So that runs to, oh, that runs to the heater back there. Okay, that's what that is. That's a power line. That must be the... Okay, so the power's underneath the AC. Where do you go? Okay, that's not too bad. What is this? Backup beep. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't look quite as bad as I initially thought. The AC being in the way is a problem. Where are the hydraulic lines? Or is it all contained? It's probably all contained within the lift. Yeah, they wouldn't run hydraulic lines from somewhere else to the lift. That'd be dumb. Okay, so I have a vague game plan on how to get that out. It's probably going to take me 2 days to get this lift out. I might wait to pull out that power line. And I might just cut the heads off of the bolts so I don't have to take the AC out. So I have the steel to build the gantry. That's all. I need to go buy the hoist and I need to buy some jack stands.
Okay. So we're good there. It's starting to cool down, and still got a couple hours of daylight, so I think what I'm going to do is get back to the floor. Just so I can feel productive. Feel like I accomplished something. If I can get up the rubber off one side of the bus today, that'd be nice. So, I'm going to get set up. And it's going to happen instantaneous for you. Back up to 100. Wow, that battery charges fast. Much faster than DJI. What's up with that, DJI? Why are the cameras so slow to charge compared to GoPro? And how come you don't have wireless time code? That's a real question. Now, why can't I sync my two DJI cameras with Bluetooth? Y'all need the firmware update with that. Oh, screws are up. I don't know what that was. Screws are up. And now I'm going to try to pull the angle up. And then I break out the big guns and pull up the floor. tiring. I have no idea what those people did that I saw on YouTube, just like grabbing it and pulling it up, because that is not happening. Oh, my arms are just worn out over this. Swinging this hammer. Come on, hammer swinger. You owe me 3 more swings.
Sweat, sweat, boy, sweat. You owe me 2 more swings.
I was born with driving steel.
This is a shit ton of work. I kind of want to pull out the lift. Alright, I'm tired, my back's starting to hurt, so I'm gonna call it. Go home, go to bed. Get up early for real tomorrow.
That's convenient. Thanks, Kyle. Damn. Oh, Lord. Way more than I thought it was gonna be. Way more. Watching YouTube videos makes it look easy. They must have cut out the hard parts. Not me. You get to see the whole ugly nitty gritty of it. Shit. Man, what a day. Didn't get a whole lot done, but I learned a lot. And I got supplies and a plan for tomorrow. Yeah, this whole week so far has been one of those when nothing seems to go right situations. But you know, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Recovery, it's going to happen in life. There's things that you need to do, things that you want to do, things that you want to look a certain way, go a certain way, but it doesn't work like that. So, in those situations, you have to look for what you can do. 12-step people call that do the next right thing. Some other people say, like, do what's in front of you. So, kind of got held up on a couple different things and try to switch gears. That's not working. So rather than try to just brute force all the way through, like stop, step back, reassess. This floor is going to be a lot harder than I expected. The lift might not be as bad. Try to lift the whole thing out as one assembly, strap it down to the trailer, take it to a scrapyard. Hopefully get a couple $100 for it. Pay for the steel that I bought. There we go. Anyway, I'm calling it a day, and I'm going to go home and edit episode 2, which you've already seen. All right.